Hey, what's going on, guys? Markel here, back with another video, and this is a question I was asked if I had done a video. I did one on my old channel regarding MST, but I haven't done one on this channel. So MST, ladies and gentlemen, military sexual trauma. So what is MST? MST is classified as sexual harassment or threatening sexual harassment experienced during military service. Now, I've never gone through anything like that myself personally, and I have no idea some of the things women have to go through, not just in the military, but on a daily basis when being around some men. But I will say this: you don't have to feel embarrassed. You don't have to feel like it's your fault. You can go and speak to a counselor about this, and everything can be private. No one has to know anything except you and your counselor, things that you went through. I know for some women, they're probably, too embarrassed. They have it pent up inside. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to relive it. Some of the things that they may have gone through from being pressured by a superior officer or being pressured by other service members, being coerced into doing something you weren't comfortable doing, that you never planned on doing. Some women are sleeping and they wake up and, I'm not gonna get graphic with this, but you guys know what I'm saying. But military sexual trauma is a real thing, and we should offer our female soldiers as much support as we can for those who want to come forward and talk about it and make others aware and make others feel comfortable about going to the Department of Veterans Affairs and sharing their experience. Now, I want to be clear. This happened to men as well, okay? The vast majority of the time, it happens to women, but it also affects a percentage of men. Sometimes there are young men where there's an older superior officer, or they're in situations where they're coerced or told they're going to be treated a certain way if they do whatever it is the superior or a gang of people who have coerced them into doing something, okay? This is not an easy thing to talk about personally because I've never gone through it, but having females in my life, young females, kids in your life that are young daughters, you fathers out there, you couldn't imagine your child going through this. Well, every woman has a dad and has a mother or has a sibling of some sort in most cases. And would you want your child to go through something like that and not try to seek help or not try to tell you? Because a lot of times I know there's probably feeling left out, feeling alone, and feeling ashamed. But I can't really find the words to express to a lot of female soldiers out there how sorry I am that you had to go through such an ordeal. But I will say this to you: go get the help you need. Go talk to a counselor. If you don't want to share your story with anyone, you don't have to. You don't have to go to group therapy if that's what you choose. You can always do one-on-one. You could always do over the phone, and all of your information is private. The only way they're going to share it is if you want it to be shared with the world. Other than that, no one else has to know what you went through, what your experience was, okay? Now, when it comes to ratings for MST, there is no specific disability for military sexual trauma. It falls basically under PTSD and is usually a mental health rating anywhere from 10% up to 100%. Now, sometimes there are physical issues that come along with MST depending on the situation and what happened, okay? But again, I can't imagine, and I'm not trying to it's hard to talk about this, to be quite honest with you, because I have no idea what women go through, right? I've seen situations in my life where, it's an attractive young woman and constant people walking up trying to talk to her, constantly hitting on them. And it's like, wow, sometimes you just can't imagine what women actually go through on a daily basis, especially when it's one or two and there's a lot of men. Not saying that every man is going to do that, but you guys know. You've been teenagers, you've been young men, you've been young adults, and you know how we act sometimes. And I just can't imagine for women some of the things that they go through. And I empathize with a lot of them, which is why I'm making this video to say, if you have gone through that type of experience, you don't know where to turn, you can't sleep at night, you're having nightmares, you feel like it's your fault, go get help. Go to the Department of Veterans Affairs, call them on the phone, see if you can get someone either online to talk and discuss about the issues that you may be having and get what's entitled to you, okay? Hopefully this information helps someone out there who may see this video when it comes to MST, whether you're male or female. Okay, guys? So again, I empathize with all you guys out there who went through this. I wish there was something else I could say that's more profound, but it's tough finding words when talking about this issue. Just keeping it real. All right, guys? So once again, I appreciate everybody watching as always. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until the next time, guys, I'm out of here. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day.